Patented spin move that he's made famous in his illustrious 17-year career. Dante, get off me. I got this.
Yeah, I hate to say it, Dante. Move out the way. Get out the way of that train. LeBron, I like the way he was aggressive all night, finishing in the paint.
LeBron with 37, less than 20 seconds remaining in the game. It appears that the LA Lakers will reach their 48th victory of the season. And in that winning streak that the Bucks have over the LA Lakers, they had previously beaten them 6 straight games coming into them. Taking a look at it right now, D Wade is at the game, Jay-Z is at the game. We have plenty of coverage and post-game reaction of the Lakers and Milwaukee Bucks.
So you know LeBron's better than me.
Why is he?
So I'd have walked off with did like this.
Ooh,
that's me.
Ooh.
Right, give it right back to him. But you got to act like he didn't see it, though.
Well, it makes sense. And for those of you that might not be aware, earlier in the season when these two teams played in Milwaukee, there was a moment at the end of the game.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Greek Freak was feeling himself. He had 34. He had a career-high 5 made three-pointers, and he literally took his hands.
He was at home. He was feeling himself. That's what happens.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I'm over LeBron to stay. You know, he's just different. I'm a little bit more animated.
You put the crown on. And
after the game powder, after the game. I just need a little bit of, everybody like each other. Everybody like each other in this new league. I don't like everybody.
So what are we seeing, putting the pettiness aside for a second?
That's not petty. That's competitiveness.
All right, I'll take that. But the eye test. A lot of things said coming into this game. The Bucks are the best team in the NBA. The LeBron and the Lakers haven't beaten anybody yet. The eye test watching this game told us what?
It told me right now how good LeBron still is. Second, it told me that Giannis is very good. Third is I love the Bucks, but in playoff basketball, when you're not getting open shots, because you're not going to get a lot of open shots in playoff basketball. Each round and each team you get better and better. Whereas how many guys can create their own? Dante, DJ, you know this. We have game plans. We have all that. It's going to be those grit plays that the coaches can't draw up, that they just go out there and make a play. I mean, Avery Bradley makes some of these plays tonight. Mm-hmm. He won't be looked at in the scoreboard as far as just those type of stats. But there's the stats that we all know within the basketball world. There's those winning stats. He took charges. I mean, people coming downhill and he's giving up himself his body. This is what you're going to have to do. And I like what Avery Bradley did today. I like Caruso playing that way. I don't know if the Bucks had enough guys playing gritty basketball enough to win this.
Right, they're playing playoff basketball right now, and that's what that roster is built to do. As we said before, Rondo is going to be a different Rondo when it comes playoff time. Danny Green is going to be able to turn his game up another notch when it comes playoff time. Avery Bradley, who's been in those situations before, turn his game up. Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. You got champions on that roster that can play playoff basketball and take their game to another level. We all know the Milwaukee Bucks are the number one team in the East, but do they have a roster filled with guys with playoff experience that can be able to play like this game, play like what this game was tonight? It was gritty. It was everybody had to make plays except for scoring plays, and that's what you saw from the Los Angeles Lakers.
And what we saw from the Lakers was a 10-point victory as they secure the dub on their home floor, taking care of the Bucks. LeBron finishing with 37, 8-7. AD's on the way.
There you go, AD. And then there's Giannis, DiVincenzo, Lopez. I can't have that for Middleton and Bledsoe.
Got to have a better performance. 5 for 19, 5 for 13 for those two. At the end of the game, LeBron was with Lisa Salters, who has a birthday today.
What was different after halftime for you guys?
I think we just continued what we was doing in the second quarter when we got back into the game. Our defensive intensity, our defensive focus, and then we started to make some shots. We didn't make no shots in the first quarter. We started to make shots and it allowed us to get a little lead.
There were several moments where it was superstar versus superstar, either you versus Giannis or Anthony versus Giannis. I know you live for those moments, but just what goes through your mind when you're in those times?
For me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, the level of Giannis or anyone else that's on the floor, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Defensively, what were you guys doing against him to keep him from beating you?
Well, he got to the free throw line a lot. You know, he was still dominant from the free throw line and made pretty much a lot of them. You know, but you know, just trying to keep a body in front of him, make it tough on him. You know, he's such a great player. He's going to get downhill a lot. He's going to make some shots, but just trying to make it as tough as possible on him and just try to wear on him throughout the game.
The weekend's just getting started. Clippers next. How do you see that one playing out?
Well, I'll start locking in on them tomorrow. Right now, I'm extremely tired. I'm gonna get some rest tonight. Get a good night's, get a good dinner, get a glass of wine, maybe two, and then I'll lock in on the Clippers tomorrow. But it's a good start to our weekend.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, Lisa. Now, he missed the playoffs last year. His injury.
There it is right there. LeBron taking care of business, leading the Lakers to a victory against the team with the best record in the NBA. Said after this game he felt a little tired and was going to get some rest. What are our thoughts on that statement?
Big got to, because I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be good.
Sets the tone
It's all
for
ready.
Sunday.
They got all their players and deadlines are over. Maybe a couple more players might get picked up, but this is it. This is it.
It appears to be everybody's going to be coming in at full strength. The Lakers, of course, coming in, playing their best basketball right now. The Clippers.
In the same building.
In the same building, the roommates, the tenants. The Clippers have not lost a game when everybody is healthy. They're sitting back watching this game right now, obviously. What are the Clippers' thoughts right now after they see the Lakers take down the Bucks?
I think if you're the Clippers, you know, we know what LeBron's going to do or not going to do. And obviously that's a handful for those guys, the wing guys is guarding them. It's AD. How can they neutralize AD? And whether it's that having them playing physical, and I'm sure, knowing the Clippers, they're going to try to make him get physical. And yes, he has the talent. And we're old school, right? When you have a big that's supposed to dominate, whenever you catch him and he starts to square up and he's not pounding and pounding, but that's old school basketball, you're starting to win the basketball game. I want to see AD at times with that back to the basket and this shoulder right here on the Dante and jump hook, drop steps, and just get into that free throw line. And then after you give a heavy dose of that, then we start seeing your skill set, shooting jumpers, shooting threes. But set the tone defensively. Who can win that paint is going to win the game for me.
Is there a matchup that you like in this game that you're particularly looking at for the Clippers and the Lakers on Sunday?
It's quite obvious that AD is going to have to dominate this game because they don't have a guy like him. They have wings. They have wings to guard LeBron. They have shooting. They have guards, but they don't have a big like AD. And this is the stage for AD to dominate this game. If they're going to be able to beat the Clippers, AD is going to have to be special. He's going to have to be that guy that everybody thinks that he is. And I think he's ready to take on that challenge. You know LeBron, the way he played tonight, he's going to come to play and make people around him better. But AD has to be a pure scorer, go in there, like you said, put his shoulder in somebody's mouth, and go and try and dominate the game.